Police say he told his girlfriend years ago that he would kill her. And this month, officers say he made good on his word. Good evening, everybody. I'm Shannon Ogden.
And I'm Ann Trujillo. A Windsor mom spent the last 2 years trying to break a cycle of domestic violence. She went to the police. She filed protection orders, and then she was shot dead in her driveway.
Contact7 Investigates' Jennifer Kowaleski has looked into cases like this one before, Jen, and same pattern here, a history of abuse and then a law unenforced.
Shannon and Ann, the court records tell this story. Bree's family tells me that her murder has left them with absolute crippling emotional agony. They say domestic violence is real, and as we've been reporting on, her murder is yet another tragedy, showing how a Colorado law meant to keep guns out of the hands of abusers isn't working. She had a smile that could light up a room. Friends say 37-year-old Bree Biondolillo was tragically taken from them. A GoFundMe page to help pay for her funeral describes her as a caring, fierce, and beautiful soul, a mother to a brand new baby boy. Police say her ex and father of her child murdered her with a gun Contact7 Investigates found he never should have had.
Shooting in progress, 451 Sundance Drive.
The call came in just after dark on February 24th. Windsor police would find Bree shot and killed in her own driveway. As they searched for evidence, court records tell the real story of a pattern of abuse that started back in 2018. This Greeley police report details the first time Cayman Morgan is accused of telling Bree he wanted to kill her. Officers arrest Morgan after Bree says he began hitting the front door and kicked it in, and then screamed, "I'm going to blank kill you." His arrest triggers a mandatory protection order to stay away from her. An order which, under state law, also meant he had to turn over any guns or ammunition within 24 hours. But records show Morgan told the court he did not own or have access to one. Fast forward to last month. Police arrest Morgan again, this time for harassment. Another police report says an officer heard Morgan tell Bree in a recorded conversation, "You are on the verge of blank dying." Bree tells the officer she was scared of the defendant and what he would do to her or her child. There's another protection order filed. And again, Morgan told the court he didn't have access to a gun 1 month and 3 days after he post bond.
Victims have extortion.
Police say Morgan did what he said he would. He's accused of killing her with a gun he never should have had and never should have been able to buy under the law, but clearly did. This is another case showing why domestic violence and guns don't mix. It's why Colorado has a law on the books to prevent it from happening. But as this tragedy shows, and we've reported on before, no one is enforcing the law. Lawmakers have introduced a bill this session to try to close the loophole. I'm Contact7 investigator Jennifer Kowaleski.